All right. What is up, Twitcherinos? Back again for the Beef Stewdio takeover. If you haven't seen this yet, I am going to be taking a sample, or samples, plural, from Tonal Autonomy that Charlton has sent me over, and I'm going to be flipping them and turning them into a song. So I got a folder here of samples, totally unseen. I haven't listened to these yet. I don't know what's inside of it. So we're going to listen to them. I got a little session open in Studio One. I'm going to flip a sample or multiple samples if I decide I want to use a few of them and try to make something cool out of it. So I've done a few different genres so far. We've done some lo-fi stuff, done some like dancey stuff, some spacey stuff, some trappy-ish stuff. So we see what we got today and where it leads us. And see some crazy person making music in Studio One by flipping samples. This is the place to be because I'm certainly a crazy person making music. I just do whatever I want. So here we go. Oh, yeah, holy crap. He sent me a ton of stuff. Okay, whispers in F sharp minor. Okay, I don't know how you whisper in F sharp minor, so I'm very intrigued by this first off. I gotta listen to this first. Okay, well that's super dope. I just like that right off the bat. 60 BPM, so maybe we'll do something around 120. Hopefully. Ooh, A minor guitar 115 BPM correct. It says okay. I heard that. Okay, that's cool. We could use that as a little vocal thing. I like A minor. Let's see if we got anything else in A minor. Soundscape 137. Okay, we already got something like that. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. And it's in 120. That's dope. That's what I want to start with. Okay. So we got this little vocal thing that's in A minor. We'll have to change the BPM. We got something that's in F sharp minor, which is not too far away. 1, 2, 3 semitones away from A minor. So we'll be able to rock. We'll be able to rock with these three. I want to start out with the arpeggiated sequence. Let's see if we can't. I kind of want to like slow it down 50% and see what it sounds like. See if we can just work. Stay in 120. Okay, so I'm pull up Studio One, 120. I'm gonna drag these onto my other screen. That way I can pull them without having to bring the DAW out of the way every time. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so this is relatively long anyway. Okay, so it is in. This is 120 BPM. So I'm going to speed it up by 0.5, which is actually slowing it down 50%. We're going to see what that sounds like. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to bring it back to just being 8 bars. And let's see what this loop sounds like. Let's see if I can cross it over and make it sound good. Okay, cool. So that's pretty smooth, just with a little crossfade. So we're gonna check that. It's kind of low, so I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit. I'm just gonna turn it up in the cube because why not? Okay. Cool. So I like that. You know what happens when we... Let's reverse it just for fun and see what happens. Sounds damn near exactly the same. Okay. I hear that. I hear you. You pretty much the same both ways. It's a palindrome. It's a palindrome loop. All right. So what do I want to do with this today? Let's see. We slowed it down. Still on 120. Let's bring in that little ooh. This is an A minor 2, so I just want that aw. I want the ooh. I just want the little swell. Yeah, we can play with that a little bit. So just cut that. I'm gonna turn this click off because I'm really doing it right now. And then, this is not really doing it for me. I want it to be longer. You know how I am. You know what I'm about to do if you've been here before. I'm about to bust out that bend marker tool. We're going to stretch this bad boy out. If I could get through a whole string without using the bend marker, someone should pay me, I feel like. Alright, so right click, turn on bend marker, grab the bend marker tool. I'm going to put a thing right here, put a mark here. And then we're going to just grab this bad boy way before it starts and just stretch it out. Well, that didn't really work. Maybe it needs to be louder. Okay, I need to grab it from a later point to stretch it out. It only lets me stretch it out so far, I think. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's so red. Let's see. Okay, it's sounding too distorted now, so I'm bringing it back some. That sounds kind of cool, actually. I'll put some delay on that, make it trail out. Turn this bend marker off, so it still sounds a little distorted, but let's see what we got. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so let's see if we can double this and then reverse it and then make it come back down too. Let's see what happens when we do this. I don't want them to butt right up against each other. And I'm going to bring this back a little bit so the waveforms kind of match up a little bit. Boom. Nice little weird flow thing going on there. That's kind of cool. All right. So I don't really have anything going on here. I'm going to bring this out so it actually starts to feel like it's something. So I kind of want this to come in earlier. I want this to be maybe like halfway through the thing, because it's kind of coming in late right now, so it feels like it is at least. Turn on my mic. All right, there we go. Yeah, my issue with me and turning up my mic is basically that when I turn my mic up, it makes an echo because you can hear it out of my monitors, and I don't want to wear headphones because I'm selfish. So yeah. So, I'm basically just putting this, I'm just lining this up. I just tuned another one. So we're going up. We're going to kind of make a little melody with these little ooh-ahs real quick. And then on the last one, I'm going to put it up a fifth instead of a third. I think maybe this does sound all right. Thank you, Cameron Sully. Okay, so then we can start into stuff. This one a little bit short. We're going to cut it like a quarter bar short. And I'm going to take some type of sound and do a real quick. Let's see. I want to take one of Christian's sounds, maybe percussion. Actually, I like the sound. I just think it's cool. It's not really a sound for a riser, but I can make it one, kind of. And I'm going to make it like this. Let's see. I want it to stop before it drops. Okay, so I'm just going to do it that much, a quarter bar. And then I'm going to run this. I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to tune it up like 5, and then I'm going to tune it up like 10, and we'll see if this does anything. If it goes... do one more. swell volume wise. Hopefully, like that. Cool. So that'll do something. Actually, I'm gonna bring these back one. All right, cool. And then we're gonna duplicate all this so it comes right back in. And this is not gonna be the last one. This is gonna go into the next one. So we're gonna duplicate and reverse that one. Okay. And now I'm gonna start making some drums for this. I'm gonna use BWB drum kit because I guess there's some good shit in here. I know a lot of people use this, a lot of people shit on it, but I fucking like it. So alright, we're gonna try this. So since I have no idea what key this 808 is in, I'm gonna tune it. So it's in sample 1, so I'm gonna drag my tune over to sample 1. I'm gonna hit my middle C, which is an octave up right now. So it's D right now, so it needs to go down 2 semitones. So I'm gonna transpose it -2. Now it's C, so now I can do. Now I can make it my song, which is in A minor, I think. Alright, let's try that. I'll get the little metronome going on. I'm going to go to my metronome settings real quick and turn it down because it's really, really loud right now. So we're just going to turn this whole thing down like that. Boom. Alright. Give myself a count in. Okay, well, it was just a cool little bass line. I normally don't start with 808. Normally I start doing drums and do 808 last, but we're going crazy today, so let's see how this sounds. So I heard that one is a little off, so we're going to fix that. And then I want to program in 2 more low notes just to come back. Dum, dum. Cool, and then it should go right back into that A and sound pretty good. Thank you, Cameron. Yeah, I like that 808. BWP has some good shit. It's only like $100 for that whole pack, which is quite a bit. What you consider it's just drums, but it's like it's a bunch of shit, and like everything in there sounds really good. So I use it and I'll modulate their stuff a lot of times, but honestly, this one sounds good with the song, so I'm not, I'm not gonna do anything crazy with it. It sounds good. Sounds good. I'm not gonna do anything to it. If I record an instrument and it doesn't literally needs nothing, needs no EQ, needs no compression, needs no reverb, needs no nothing, I don't put any of that shit on there. I'm like, I'll just leave it. Now this is already, already mixed as a sample, so. But yeah, so we got that. We got this little come in. I'll probably put another riser on top of this. Well, I'll probably we'll just stick with this whole Pro Mix 2 here. We'll go with this. I'll do the kick here. So I kind of like that destroyed kick. That's something different. That's something that I would normally never pick out. I would normally skip right over that. But we're going to try to make it work. Let's bring this thing in here. And you know what? I want to stretch it out too. I want that thing to be long. Actually, no, that doesn't sound good. That's going to take away the whole aspect. Alright, let's find some kind of nasty clap. I feel like this is more of a clap than a snare sound. Alright, fuck it, let's go with it. I'm good with that. You guys good with that? Awesome. It's really long. Fucking really long. I'm gonna have to cut it before the next 3. I think it's gonna sound good. This is kind of ambient, so. Try to remember to label all my stuff. And then I'm gonna stretch this back out. I'm gonna duplicate that track for the snare so I can do like backup snares while that thing still rings out. So I'm gonna do snare 2 here. And then I'm just gonna copy this down here. I'm gonna go cat. And then I'm going to tune these up maybe like 5. Nah, let's do 3. And I'm going to turn them down. More stretch them out. Cool. I'm just going to keep that as my main snare. Maybe I'll take it out in some parts, maybe not. We'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and run it out either way. Because we got a cool 16, I guess, starting here. What is that, 19 to 35? That's 16, right? Okay. Alright, and I'm just gonna follow the kick with the 808 on those 2 because that sounded good at least. Boom, boom. Here, I'm gonna let the 808 like kind of play out quite a bit. I'm not gonna do any crazy big kicks because the 808 is kind of fucking bumping already. So we're gonna follow those 2 again because that was kind of cool last time. I'm gonna do it again. Bum bum. And then I'm gonna skip that next one. So I'm not just gonna follow. Sometimes I'll just follow the 808 every time and side chaining with the kick just so like the 808 is like part of the kick drum basically. But I don't do that every time, and especially with a weird kick like this, I don't want it following all those little melodies that I did with the 808, and I kind of want them to shine through and not just like boom, 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 boom. Like, just let them kind of like sing their own little song, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's hear what we got. Skip another one. And then I kind of want it to follow those three. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nope. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is kind of getting there. Let's see. Alright, so we'll put another kick right here. Put one on this one. Actually, and then I think we're gonna leave it like that. We need one more snare. Bring this back just for whatever. Let's see if we want to put any more little snare hits in there. I started with that, so we'll see. Crazy one real quick. Oops. I'm gonna do 30-second notes. I'm gonna scroll them all back. Fill them in. Down some, or well, that works. All right, I think I kind of want to play the hi-hats out on this because I kind of don't want them to be kind of typical. Alright, so I'm going to send this to sample 1 so I can actually play it. Alright. Let's see if we can get this on the backbeat and get it to sounding like something. So that's not great, but it's pretty close to where I want it, and I think it's going to be 30-second triplets, maybe. So, I don't know, maybe this is going to screw it all up. We'll see how much they move. Okay, so not a lot. Okay, so that's not what we want. I'm going to try to quantize them. I'm going to just keep them, but these are pretty, like, short. So I want them to sound on. Wow, that moved a lot. Okay, so that's not it either. All right, let's try. Shit. Let's try 1/16 triplets. See if that gets closer. Nope. All right. Here we go. This is what we do when I can't quantize stuff and make it sound like I want it to sound. I do it by hand. I'm just going to come in this bad boy. I'm going to do it all by hand. So I'm going to put the grid on 30 seconds. We're going to see. We're going to do this one by one. This is really tedious. So if you want to come back in like 15 minutes. All right. Okay, so that was already wrong. I think it's supposed to be halfway, maybe. You know what? I don't even want to fucking do this, to be honest with you. Let's just play it again. All right. Okay, so a couple good things about doing hats by hand. First off is I don't have to go through and do any kind of volume automation unless I just want to. It's already, you can see all of the volume automation down here. Velocity is what it's called in here. But it's all over the place, so it's going to sound a little more natural like that. When I slap this thing with some reverb, it's going to sound good. So All right, let's see what we got so far. Let's see how this feels coming in. I know I want another riser because that one isn't going to be enough. Okay, so now I kind of want a shaker. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take one of my shakers. Just a single shot like that. I'm going to send it into sample 1. And then I'm going to take the same MIDI. Okay, so this is hat shaker. I'm going to take the same MIDI from that, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put it on here, and then I'll put one on the left and one on the right. It's going to give it kind of a little stereo field here. I'll put the shaker on the left, put the hat on the right. Doesn't fucking matter. Also, you can see with the shaker, like I left a little space in the beginning of this. There is a little space left in the beginning of the sample. So I could cut this up and get it to where it's just like the hit. But I'm going to leave this here because this is going to kind of give it like a more natural feel. Like, so when I'm working with like a lot of digital instruments, there's a lot of things that I want to do to make them sound natural. One is like obviously velocity automation. So it sounds like somebody's actually kind of playing it, and you may not even be able to hear it, but you can feel it in the music. Like, even if you can't like pick it out with your ears, you'll be able to feel it. It's like feels more like an actual song than just like a bunch of instruments on a grid. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing with the shaker. The shaker's gonna have a little bit of a delay, so it's gonna come in slightly later than the hat, because even though the MIDI's exactly the same, the sample's not the same. So if you look at the sample for the hat, it's like right here. It starts right here at the very beginning. If you look at the sample for the shaker, it's starting way out here. So yeah, it's got a little more better of a feel to it. So this is already starting to sound pretty cool to me. We're about a minute in. So I mean, this is not terrible. I could probably put maybe some little percussions in here. What is this ding? Oh, this is a cool thing I have on my desk. Yeah, we could put some more little things in here. Maybe a crash. We're going to take this ride. I want to put it as another riser up here with this thing because this riser is not enough. I know, Alex, didn't you say you don't like to use crash cymbals as risers? Well, this is a ride cymbal, so. and it's also from my studio, so this is it's a little, I get a little credit here. Okay, now we're gonna take a crash. I want to take one of my crashes and really kind of make it go crazy out here, because it's really like not that great of a sound. It's just a crappy little crash cymbal that's on this drum kit. Okay, so first off, I want to transpose that. I want to make it a little darker, a little -5. See how that feels. And maybe I want this to run all the way up here. Maybe. Oh wow, that's why, because it's off by an extra bar. Great. Whoops. Run everything up to just like one little bar beforehand. Okay, now I gotta soften this thing up because it's crazy. And I want it to be, let's slow it down too. I'm slowing everything down today. Fuck it. Why not? Alright, it's a little too difficult. Okay, so that sounds kind of cool. And now, let's give it some more, let's go ahead and play with some effects. We're going to play games here. Let's put a chorus on this crash cymbal. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't we put a chorus on the crash cymbal? Phaser cat. Oh yeah, why not? Crazy. Okay, the high frequency is a little crazy on that, so we're gonna roll it back. Okay, so this is also pretty loud. Put it every few bars. Why not? And then I'm actually going to do this too. I want to make it sip right before this. Wait. Let's see if I can actually do this right. I'm going to tune this up 5. Okay, so there's our little crash things. Let's duplicate this out. And maybe I want this to be a little shorter, like this. That's exactly what I want it to be. One more. Okay. Yep. Duplicate. Back. I'm just going to make this the same length as everything, so I'm not going crazy in a minute. And I'm kind of going to make these sips even higher here. I call them sips because they just sound like somebody going. this for 32 bars because this is cool and I like it. So just duplicate everything. Cut in a little transition here. And on the second 32 bars, I'm going to drop out the main melody, maybe. In here to come into this part. Let's see what else we got. We got whispers. F sharp minor. Okay, I'm just looking at another sample that I had. I'm gonna pull this in for the next part. We're gonna put it right here. See what we can do with this bad boy. This is an F sharp minor, so I'm gonna tune it up. 3 semitones, and this should be in the same key. Okay, so I'm going to kind of use this as my bridge. I'm going to modulate the synth arpeggiator a little bit. I'm going to do main arp. We're going to do chorus arp. And we're going to do weird pad. It says whispers in F sharp minor, but I will never remember what the fuck that is. Okay. So we're going to take the 808 out for the chorus. I'm going to do... And we're going to shorten the snare to... Steal one of these. Oh gosh, if I can grab it. Come here. Bump here. Got it. I want something. Let's see if we got any crazy percussions. Alright. Fuck it, why not? Oops. I'm gonna put that on a MIDI track instead of in between where I wanted it. Cut ding. this out. Alright, I want the hats to sing a melody in the chorus, so... So I'm just going to do something real scratchy like that. Okay. Okay, so that was weird as hell, but we're gonna use it because I'm a crazy person. This is what I do. Okay, I gotta make sure it is counting on time at least. Snap these back to the grid. I need to quantize at least all these main notes here. Or quantize them to fucking an eighth at least. Quantize, bam. Cool. All right. I like that. So... Okay, we're going to fade all this out. I'm going to take the last of those hats out so we get that little ding. So, we're going to bring this back here. And then the bass can drop again. So let's grab all of this stuff. That's not it, is it? Come here, little buddies. Oh, I don't want all this. I just want this. Alright, copy. And then I'm going to paste for the second verse. Okay. Shit, that's already 3 minutes. Well, it's going to be longer than 3 minutes because I have to have more than this. So, I am going to... I'm going to run out the intro at least. Yeah, we'll ball fade this whole thing at the end. Okay. I do want to edit this arpeggiated sequence. So auto filter is something that I never really use, so I'm gonna put it in here. Let's see if we can do anything cool with it. That sounds kind of dope. All right. Also, what I want to reinforce this kick drum because that kick drum is cool, but it doesn't really knock. So I want that kick drum to actually be able to hit. So I'm gonna put another kick drum in there. It's kind of got some high pitchedness to it. Okay. So those should go well together. So we're gonna basically just reinforce this kick drum. This is gonna take a minute, but whatever. I got time. You got time. All right. Okay. Kick 2. All right. Don't do this at home, kids, but I'm panning my kick drums left and right. Actually, no, I'm not. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Changed my mind. I'm scared. Too scared to do that. Okay. Dum dum dum. We're gonna line all these bad boys up here. I know there's a better way to do this, but I can't think of it right now, so this is what I'm doing. There's certainly a faster way to copy. There's a way to copy audio pattern in Studio One, and I've watched a video on it, but I use it so infrequently that I don't remember how to do it. And I don't have that crazy of a kick drum pattern going on, so I'm just doing it by hand because I want the kick drum to sound better. It sounds like shit in the mix now. I like that kick drum a lot. It's weird. It's cool. But yeah. sometimes this line of work is very tedious. I can't remember if I do the same thing twice on the kick drum or not. I don't think I do, so I'm gonna have to keep doing this. This is a super fun thing to watch also. Just me duplicating kick drums. You know, after this, I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to be like Google searching how to copy audio patterns in Studio One. I'll probably just like right click an audio track and figure it out in like 10 seconds, and it would save me the 10 fucking minutes this is taking me right now. Oh my goodness. We're almost there. Almost at least to the chorus. 2 more kicks. 1 more and he's done it, ladies and gentlemen. He really did it. He really reinforced all those kicks. There's also a software that allows you to like put a few samples. It's like a plug-in, and you can put in a few samples. And like I think people mainly use it for drums. And you can put in a few samples and like change the volume between them, and when one hits, it makes all the other ones hit. I can't remember what the plugin is called. I saw it on some mixing masterclass. The guy was using it, and I was like, "Yo, that's dope." But I don't need that. I'm using enough to need it. Now I wish I had it. All right, that'll be enough of that. You know what? I'm just gonna bring this riser all the way up. Cutting it short is just not working for me. We're just bringing it all the way. We're bringing them all the way up. Screw it. Need another riser right here because it is not flowing. That is a big gap where that air isn't. So I'm going to walk these down. This time I'm going to make the last one really high. We're going to put it on the 7. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to put some reverb on my main little arpeggiated sequence. It's already got a little bit, but we can put that bad boy in outer space. How do you feel about outer space, little Johnny? I feel great about it. I want to be an astronaut. Oh, sick. Okay. Supermassive. I've been using this a lot lately. It's got some cool sounds into it. This ain't your granddaddy's reverb. This is some weird shit right here. That's why I love it. All right. 60% of infinity. That sounds a little too much. Happy little clouds. That sounds a little more like what we're looking for. Cool. That sounds good. Not too crazy feedback. All right, we're gonna put our ooh. We're gonna put something in here too. Put a different supermassive. It's already got some reverb on it too, which sounds good. Actually, let's see what kind of special effects we got on here. The void. You are over the line, buddy. So I'm kind of missing that low end. So I'm going to duplicate this arpeggiated sequence completely, and I'm going to tune it down an octave, because why not? Let's see if this works. Tune it down 2 octaves and see what happens. Okay, so that's cool. I kind of filled in that little space there. And now I want some reverb on my hats and my shaker. So I'm going to use that first Supermassive that I had. And let's see if that helps. Okay, cool. It's crazy long, but it works. It's not overclouding the mix. The mix is kind of barren anyway, so we are going to add bus for selected channels, and we're going to call this drum bus. You know me, bussing drums. Alright, because they do kind of need to be put together. You know, I'm not going to EQ them. It's normally my go-to, but they're pretty EQ'd, so I do want them to be compressed together a little bit. So you got a bus compressor for drums, boom, big smack, it's nice, sounds good dingy. It's gonna be a little dingy. Ding. I need something to smooth it out. Alright, first off, I'm gonna take off all the freaking high end on it. Crazy high end. Okay, give it some reverb too. That first one with all the craziness on it because it can ring out. Take out the second half of this because this is a little, oops, it's getting a little repetitive there. figure out how we're gonna end this thing. Okay, I'm kind of good with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good with all of this. So we can run a quick master. I'm gonna have to start doing more stuff. How long have I been on here? Hour and 20 minutes. This whole thing, an hour and 20 minutes. Stop playing. Stop playing. Come on. Put us in a sci-fi movie. Let's go. I feel like the aliens are coming in this bitch. The aliens want that hard drop. They said, come on, let's hear the music. See some aliens coming out of the spaceship. They got fucking chains on. Straight rugged. They got fronts, big ass diamonds in there. Swagging on earth. Ray guns and shit. I bet you hear some like close encounters or some shit. Oh no. Oh no, that's not bad. Man, I'm super cool with this. You know what we're gonna do? I feel like this could use. We're gonna do isotope. Why not? We're gonna do ozone. This is what I use sometimes for mastering. I haven't used it in a while. We'll see. We'll see how it sounds. If I feel like I need more, then I'll use more. We're gonna use modern. We're gonna do a high level of modern. You can go next and play it at the loudest part. Ooh, I have my balls up way down. Goodness gracious. I still use a lot of Let's see what this sounds like. No, now it sounds like crap. All right. First half maybe. We'll just leave them all in there. All right, I'm good with this. This is good. This sounds great to me. So I'm gonna mix it down. Call it TA Twitch 3.23.22, and I have a Tonal Autonomy Twitch folder now. Somewhere, desktop. Where's my mix down folder? Boom. TA Twitch. Boom. All right. So we're gonna let this roll. If it doesn't clip or sound crazy or anything, this will be a wrap. So check it out. If you are just tuning in, I do this every week. Take a sample, or usually a few samples. Are you going to drop these tunes? What great question. So yes. So we'll be dropping them as a record. We'll also be putting them up for download on the Tonal Autonomy website. So I have my own Beef Stewdio page over at tonalautonomy.com. So if anyone wants to sing on them or rap on them or clog and record it or whatever you want to do, they will be available for free. When I have maybe like 10 or something, I will drop an LP through Tonal Autonomy. So if you want to like listen to them or whatever on iTunes, you'll be able to do that every 10 weeks, I guess. So yeah, go on over to Tonal Autonomy and check it out. I'm not sure if we have songs up yet. Like I said, this is just week 5, I believe. So we're just kind of getting into, making these. But my goal is to be able to post them every week for people if they like the stream or they like the songs, so they can kind of do their own thing to it. And if someone wanted to send me vocal stems or something that I could do something that I made on here, then I would mix it for them at the end of the stream if it doesn't suck. If it sucks, I'm not going to mix it. And that is totally up to me whether I think you suck or not. I'm just kidding. But seriously, though. But yeah, if somebody sends me something cool, like got vocals, or it's like kind of crappy and they need to be tuned or whatever, I mean, if it's good lyrics and it's got emotion to it, I'd love to put it on one of these tracks. So yeah, they will be dropped. They will be dropped as a record of instrumentals, and they will also be available. I don't know if they're already available or if they're going to be available soon for download on the Tonal Autonomy website, which is just tonalautonomy.com. So yeah, I'm gonna let this mix down. We'll listen to it, and that'll be that for this week. I'm gonna have to come up with something next week to do, because this is only an hour and 30 minutes. I already wrote, tracked, and mixed, and got this up to mastering volume. So sometimes I don't work this quick. Sometimes it takes a long time to do things, but this just happened to come out pretty quickly. So yeah, here we go.